My name is Troy Toman. I'm the Director of Software Product Development at Rackspace, responsible for our cloud products, particularly with respect to automating the Rackspace hosting infrastructure. Rackspace is the world's largest hosting company, and we differentiate ourselves in the marketplace by fanatical support and offering services to our customers that allow them to really focus on their applications while they leave hosting infrastructure up to us. As the world has begun moving to cloud-based hosting infrastructure, software has actually become a more and more important part of our business. And we've had to develop new skills around how to develop and maintain world-class software as a part of our portfolio. So to do that, we actually contacted and started working with ThoughtWorks. And ThoughtWorks has become a partner across many levels. First, they've helped us implement state-of-the-art development practices in ways that we've been able to advance our own capability of our own people inside of the company, and they've also brought talent to bear on some of our critical infrastructure automation problems and allowed us to begin to elevate our game in the software space. So they've been a really important partner for us and one that's allowed us to evolve while really staying true to our roots and our focus on fanatical support in the hosting space. Our initial involvement with ThoughtWorks started in the US, where we brought developers on site into San Antonio with our team. But over time, we began to see potential benefits to working with the ThoughtWorks India team as well. Because this was a new thing for us, we decided to set it up as a separate project, and we began a single project focused around our DNS tools that was largely run independently of the rest of the project. Over time, we began to realize the talent and capabilities and the diversity that we gained from having this additional resource and began to include them in our weekly development huddles and other pieces, to the point where about 6 months ago, we actually collapsed the teams and created a much more integrated approach where everybody's working off the same storyboard and the same pieces. Developers are exchanging ideas on a daily basis, and we've now recognized a much more powerful combination and a much smoother process by having an integrated team with the ThoughtWorks India, ThoughtWorks US, and our own Rackspace development team in San Antonio. ThoughtWorks India has become a valuable resource for us because of our ability to quickly get access to very talented software developers, particularly for us in the Ruby space, where it's very difficult to hire developers in the United States and even more difficult to bring them to San Antonio. What we found with ThoughtWorks India is that we've got a scalable pool of talent that can expand as our needs do, and we can rapidly take on new projects. Recently, we were closing on a major release where all of our resources, both in the US and India, were committed when one of the internal company groups asked us to implement a major new feature. We were able within a few weeks to add a substantial number of developers to the project and hit our deadlines for the new project while maintaining our original release schedule for the core project. And this wouldn't have been possible without quick access and confidence in the ThoughtWorks India team. Another real asset that ThoughtWorks has brought to the table is their experience in doing distributed agile. We were able, by working closely with both the India and US teams, to adapt our agile development process to work extremely effectively in a distributed environment across multiple time zones. This was possible by understanding process successes that ThoughtWorks has had in the past, but also by leveraging some of the key tools in our environment. First, we do daily stand-ups through video conference between the teams in the United States and India. We also do weekly in-depth development huddles to get into deep technical topics. And all of this is augmented by a common use of Mingle integrated with Google Wave, so that all of the activities of each team are brought together in a way that everybody has access and everybody has consistent knowledge. And it creates a virtually co-located team that can act as a highly integrated and very effective, almost 24-hour development resource. At Rackspace, we were facing a challenge where we needed to move quickly to advance our technical skills in the software space and modernize much of our automation infrastructure. The partnership with ThoughtWorks added critical elements that made this possible for us. They brought critical skills and staff into the picture in a very quick time frame. that allowed us to begin to ramp up our own skills. They brought valuable experience and process knowledge that has allowed us to advance our own approach to software development. And finally, they've contributed key tools such as Mingle that we use every day. And all of those combined have allowed Rackspace to leverage our experience in hosting and fanatical support with the experience of ThoughtWorks to really advance the software platform that lies underneath that. And it's allowed us to do a lot in a very short period of time.